If Remus Lupin was such a good friend to James Potter, why didn't he ever pay Harry a visit and intervene with the Dursleys on his behalf? Probably because Remus was a psychotic mess dealing with his own grief and depression over James and Lily's deaths. Remember, we're talking about the guy who was so ashamed of himself that he refused to tell Professor Dumbledore that a convicted murderer was sneaking in and out of Hogwarts through the tunnel beneath the Whomping Willow and the Shrieking Shack. Because Remus was afraid he'd have to tell Dumbledore that two of his dead friends, at least, they thought Wormtail was dead. And the pal everyone thought killed James and Wormtail were Animagi, and Remus most likely had troubles with his own parents. Particularly his father, who had been a Ministry of Magic official who fought against werewolves and instilled fear of Fenrir Greyback. Who would break into the Lupin home and change young Remus into a werewolf? To say there were some underlying issues between father and son would be an understatement. It would have been asking a lot of a 21-year-old young man with the Wizarding World's version of the HIV virus, who was already struggling to find work and had to rely on his wealthy friend to put on his paternal cap and attempt to be the nice uncle. Remus, despite his bad psychological structure, undoubtedly thought he was doing Harry a favor by staying away from him. Remus was merely trying to keep himself mentally and physically afloat, moving from place to place, attempting to find solid work while explaining why he needed to disappear once a month under the full moon. Remus probably couldn't think about where Harry was or how he was being raised since, as far as he was concerned, there wasn't anything he could do for Harry anyhow.